My name is Sherifdeen and Shuleye, and I have been a telecommunications engineer for about 6 years, and I have background working with China Communication Services before proceeding to working with Huawei, and also welcome. So basically, I was just introducing myself and a little bit about my background. So as I said, my name is Sherifdeen. My background is in networking and telecommunications. I worked with companies like China Communication Services, Petranet, Huawei, Omnicom, Spectranet, and the likes. So after my years of experience in the technology industry, I decided to start my own businesses, which I recorded some little bit of failures in those businesses. So that was why I actually led myself to understand why was my business is failing, because I had about 2-3 businesses that failed, from the money that I saved from my initial career. So that was actually what led me into marketing and business development. Because from my analysis of what happened to me, I realized that all my failures was due to the fact that I was coming from a very technical background and I didn't have enough experience in marketing, sales, business development, and business generally. Even though I have worked as a project manager in the past, I have worked as I work in tandem with sales departments, marketing departments in my previous companies. So that was what actually led me to become a growth marketing specialist that I am now. And currently, I run my consulting business with SLSB Solutions, and also I work with an international agency that specializes in growth hacking aspect of digital marketing. So we work with startups and luxury brands to actually help them to scale their businesses, especially online, using all various channels like social media, email marketing, search engine marketing, both organically and paid. So in this video, I will be sharing some of the insights that we have been using in that industry to help businesses to grow, especially with email marketing. So in just a minute, let me share my screen so that we can proceed. Please, can somebody acknowledge if I'm audible enough, if I'm speaking efficiently?
Yes, you are audible enough.
All right.
Please go on.
All right, thank you, Ma. So basically, this is me, Sherifdeen Soleh, and I have prepared this guide to actually show you how to build an email list. Building an email list means you are going to be learning how to build an audience. And that's not just that, you are also going to be learning how to nurture those audience with email marketing. And again, you're also going to be learning how to persuade this audience to be converted into paying customers. And for the record, you should understand that email marketing is the second best channel for online marketing after social media. And that is why it is a very preferred channel for online marketing. And a lot of brands actually prefer it because it gives very good ROI. And in this webinar, we are going to be talking about the essentials of email marketing and everything that you need to get started if you are looking to use email marketing to develop your own career, or you are looking to use email marketing to grow your own business. So peradventure, you might be a business owner thinking of ways with which you can use email marketing to help your own business, or perhaps you are looking to use this skill to help other businesses. So this webinar is going to be very helpful for you. So basically, I want you to understand the fact that email marketing involves sending targeted messages to an audience. And what I mean by targeted messages is the fact that whenever anybody receives an email, they get notifications on their phone that, okay, an email just came in. So that is like a push notification that makes email marketing even better than many other online marketing channels. Think of it like if you are working on, if you are doing social media marketing, for example, people can only see your ads or your content when they log in into social media. But with email marketing, people don't even need to like log in into their email before they receive a notification that, okay, an email just came in. So that is one of the major advantages of email marketing over any other channel. Having this ability to actually send a push notification to people to actually let them notify them that, okay, a message just came in. And again, email has the highest ROI in almost all the marketing channels. For the popular statistics is the fact that for every email marketing campaign, businesses often used to get about more than 30% of their investment, which is like return on investment. So it means if you invest $1 in email marketing, you have a chance of getting more than 30% of what you invested. So to proceed, another advantage that comes with email marketing is the fact that with e-commerce and SaaS, you have the luxury of sending these personalized messages in a way that you can actually track, measure, and see what is working. In terms of e-commerce, it is more like and think of an example like product recommendation. Maybe you buy a product on Jumia, for example, and the next thing is that you have bought a phone, as an example, or Amazon, and the next thing is the fact that you are getting emails telling you that you might also want to buy a very luxury pouch. You might also want to buy a kind of like headset to complement your phone. So that means they understand the product that you have bought, so they can send you personalized recommendations to actually help you. And that is the best kind of marketing. The goal of marketing is to actually bring people who have a problem or in need of a particular product to the particular product vendor or seller. So that is the actual essence of marketing. Because I don't want us to lose the track of the fact that if you are working with social media, email, or any other channel, the goal is still marketing, and the fundamentals of marketing can never be trivialized. And again, another advantage that comes with email is the fact that you are able to drive repeat sales. It is cost effective, and also you can use it to drive your entire business growth. Think of it like this. Somebody who has bought a phone on Jumia or let's say Amazon, they now get a kind of repeat personalized recommendations about some gadget that can complement that phone, or maybe pouch that can complement that phone that they bought. So that means you can actually use that opportunity to even make more sales. So you are it is more like you are increasing the lifetime value of each and every customer that you have. So instead of getting them to buy just a phone and go, now you are introducing them to many other products that you can buy. So that is one of the major essence of email marketing. And now to proceed, in email marketing, there are several strategies and frameworks that we use. And this is exactly the framework that I've used for SaaS companies, software as a service, e-commerce businesses, and it works greatly. The aim, like I said, the aim of the email marketing strategy is to guide prospective customers through personalized messages. So using this framework, you can actually guide people through a kind of funnel system. Think of it like people who knows nothing about a particular company or a brand or a business. And now what you want to do is to make sure that you turn them to somebody who knows nothing about that brand, to somebody who starts telling other people about that particular brand. So all this happen in a very structured system. So and that structured system is what we use this AA triple R framework to do. So this AA triple R framework is an acronym for acquisition, activation, retention, revenue, and referral. So what you get with this framework is the fact that you turn people who are literally not aware of a brand, you drive them to the point where they become attracted to that brand. And there are several strategies to do this. I'm going to be diving into that later on. But the goal of this, to explain this framework, it is to like drive people's points where they know nothing about that company to the point where they are attracted to that company, and you activate them, you try to retain them, and also you try to like make sure you are making as much money from them as possible. So it's not like maybe they just bought your product once. Now you are using this email marketing to expand the revenue that you are making from each particular customers. Let's say you are offering training, for example. Now you have some other services that complement that training. With email marketing, you can always send them regular emails. Maybe somebody wants to learn email copywriting from you. And after email copywriting, you want to teach them email automation. You can always sell them and upsell them with email marketing. They see your offer in their emails, and you kind of like introduce what you have to what you have for them. And since you actually understand them better, you can actually craft a message that resonates with them appropriately. And the final stage of this funnel is the referral phase, where you kind of like tell your audience to invite their own friends to your business. So there are another series of emails to actually do that. And thinking of this framework can only be done and be achieved with what we call a drip email sequence. The drip email sequence. So what this means is the fact that for every phase of this framework, you are creating personalized email series. It might not necessarily be one email. It could be several kinds of emails. Maybe for every phase of this journey, you have 5 emails or maybe 10 emails. I've done 10 emails for some journeys before. I've done like 5 emails. I've done like 10 emails. So what I do is maybe for this activation phase now, I have 5 emails that I'm going to be sending to people who we have acquired into this funnel. Like, okay, firstly, it's to like welcome them. Then secondly, try to like tell them about the value that they are going to be getting from that platform, and also tell them about the advantage that comes with the platform, introduce features, benefits of the product, different ways to like get them structured into that funnel. So that is how this is exactly what this framework stands for. Now, to move a little further, there is something called customer journey. Because every person that you are interacting with, even you as an individual, you are on a journey with some certain brands that you don't, in fact, for almost every brand, you're on a journey. And what this means is the fact that at a point, maybe you saw an advert on Facebook, you like it. Maybe you are planning to buy a car, for example, and you see an advert on Facebook that is maybe like a car that you might like. You click on that car, you click on that ad, you are requested to submit your email, you submitted your email, and the next thing is the fact that you start getting another series of emails subsequently, like, okay, you are welcome to so brand, let's say Cars Nigeria, welcome to Cars Nigeria. We have series of cars that you might like and stuff like that. So what you should understand is that the moment you click on that ad, you have been acquired as a lead. The moment you submit that form on Facebook, you are a qualified lead. You understand? So the next thing is to activate you. So at that moment where you are a qualified lead, your journey with that particular brand is you are in the acquisition phase of the journey because they have just acquired you as a lead. So at that point, they are going to be driving you to become an active buyer of their platform. On their platform. So they want to make sure that you buy a car. So what you are going to be getting is, if they have a structured email marketing campaign in place, what they are going to be said to be doing is subsequently they'll first welcome you with an email. So after they welcome you with an email, subsequently they are going to be giving you product recommendations like, okay, we have here, we have Benz, we have Toyota, we have Honda. So that is, they are trying to get you activated as much as possible. So in trying to get you activated as much as possible, After a couple of time, you might be getting maybe regular newsletters that they are engaging you. So because it means that maybe at that, because you have not clicked to buy any car, it could be that maybe you don't have your money is not complete at that moment, or maybe you are still in doubt. So what they want to do is they want to build your trust. They want to position themselves as your go-to car company whenever you are ready to buy that car. So they will start sending you another series of emails to engage you. So that is why you get all these regular newsletters that you get in your emails. It could be monthly, it could be weekly, it could be bi-weekly, depending on the strategy that the company is using. So that means the phase of that journey with you is the engagement phase. So now let's say you now proceed to even click on one of those emails. You reach out to them that you want to buy a car, eventually you buy that car. Your journey with them at that point is the fact that you are now conversion phase, you have been converted. So your journey with them at that point is the conversion is the conversion phase. And now, when after they have tried to like get you converted to buy that car, then they want to make sure that they turn you to, you bring your friends to their platform. So they kind of send you an email that, okay, if you invite friends with a particular coupon code or maybe a kind of referral code, then you are going to be getting a special gift or a special offer or a special kind of like any incentive. So what they are trying to do at that point is the fact that they are trying to turn you to an advocate of their brand. They are trying to make you an evangelist of their own brand. And that should be the goal of every business. You don't just acquire leads. Once you acquire a lead, your goal is to turn them to active buyers, engaged customers, people who eventually start telling about you to their own audience. So that is like using every means, using email marketing to maximize the value that you get from each and every lead that you acquire. So you know what? So now this journey started from the Facebook ads that you saw. Then it starts driving you downward. That is what it means by customer journey. So customer journey involves sending targeted messages. It involves like structuring the messaging. So that is what we mean by this customer journey. And again, all this is not done with maybe somebody just maybe let's say Mr. Adams, for example, wants to buy a Benz. It's not that somebody will now stay with you that, okay, Mr. Adams, we know that you have clicked on our ad. Then the next thing is they will not stay with you that, okay, Mr. Adams, did you like the car? Maybe they'll not be following you up with calls and all that. No, they want to set up all these messages that you are going to be getting in a very automated format, in a way that even if there's nobody on the laptop, even if the business is sleeping, the business owner travel out or anything, all those messages are still going to be coming to you. So what that means is that there is a flow chart that is going to be designed for each and every customer. So it is an automation system that it tells the algorithm that, okay, this person is an acquired lead, but he has not bought a car. So if he has not bought a car, these are the kind of messages that you should start sending to them. Tell them the benefit of buying a car from us. Tell them several cars that we have. Tell them the kind of like advantage that they get with buying a car from us. Tell them the monthly discount that we have for them. Maybe December is coming up. Maybe you have some kind of like benefits, or maybe find discount for your regular buyers. Tell them that, okay, if they buy that car, they are going to be getting this benefit and all that. So somebody is not going to be sitting on a laptop to be sending these emails one after the other. No, it is an automated system. The email is set up in a way that whatever journey that you have, whatever way you are interacting with that brand, maybe you are just somebody who just click the ad and you are not interested. There's a kind of funnel that you are going to drive to, and there are kinds of emails that you are going to be getting. And now, if you are somebody who is a regular buyer, maybe you have bought one car, now they want you to even buy another car, maybe for your wife. Now they have another kind of emails that you are going to be getting, because for somebody who has been acquired as a lead, who has not bought a product, the kind of email series that person is going to be getting is going to be different from emails that somebody who has bought a car is going to be getting. So all this needs to be set up in a very automated systematic way, in a way that different persons are going to be getting different emails based on what their interests are and the kind of interaction they have with that brand. So that is what automation is about. Let's take an example of an e-commerce brand. Maybe you saw an ad on Facebook. You now click on the ad. Let's say an e-commerce brand that sells phones, for example. You click on the ad, you go to their website, you browse phone, you see Samsung, you see Nokia, you see iPhone, you are browsing. And you now see maybe iPhone 12 that you like. Okay, iPhone 12. You click on the iPhone 12, you add it to your cart. So after adding it to your cart, you now feel like, if I should pay for this phone now, I will not have any money to eat again for the next couple of weeks. Let me not pay for it now. So maybe I will buy it by ending of the month. So what that brand will now do for you with email marketing is the fact that they see that you have added that product to their cart. So what they are going to be doing is, in essence, is that after 1 hour that they see that you are delaying, they set up an automation system that, okay, once the person has added a product to their cart, after 1 hour they did not pay, send them a reminder that, okay, you left a product in your cart. So that is the next email you are going to be getting. There's a product in your cart, and the product, is very, very unique, and it is very limited. You need to buy it now. Maybe you might consider. Let me just buy it and move on. I'll survive, or I'll borrow money from my wife or something for survival throughout the month or something. So that is like the flow strategy. And if that person does not take action again, maybe the person did not buy that phone, after a couple of days, they still send another email. So that is the kind of structure until, based on the action that person is taking with that website or with that brand, that is how they are going to be like funneling and sending these messages to that person. So that is what personalization automation is about. And at the center of automation is personalization. You don't want to send somebody who has bought a phone. You don't want to send that kind of person a message that tells them you should come and buy another phone or something. No, you need to you don't want to send message that will not match up with the journey that they are. So that is why personalization is at the center of automation. You need to make sure you are sending emails that actually address their needs. So that is why personalization is very key to every journey that you are creating in email marketing. So now let's talk about how to build an email list, because at the bottom of the funnel is to actually, at the top of the funnel, is to actually build an email list of people who are qualified leads, people who have the possibility of buying from you. You understand? So once you kind of create a list, then you can be sure that this is like your own community, this is like your own assets that you can use for several things. And there are several ways to actually use an email list. You can put your email list inside Facebook ads. Building an email list is the foundation of email marketing, because for every messages you are going to be sending it to your own email list. And your own email list is like your community, is like your asset. Because think of it like you cannot be running, if you are a business, if you are a business owner, your goal should be how to cut costs on advertising, how to cut costs on marketing entirely. So, and one of the best ways to actually cut costs is to actually have a list that you can send emails to at any time that you want. If you have an email list that you can send your messages to at any time that you want, easily, if you have a new offer, if you have a new promotion, if you have a discount or any kind of new products or anything that you want to share with your audience, you can always send it to them. You don't need to run ads, you don't need to do anything. Just, blast out the email and they get it in their inbox. In building an email list, the goal is to actually grab your audience attention in a way that you get them attracted to your brand. Because if you give them something that actually attracts them, that is how and why they will need to join your list. If you don't give them anything of such, they might even not consider joining your list. So that's why you normally see maybe somebody offering an ebook as a lead magnet. The goal is to actually use that lead magnet to magnetize you into their funnel, to attract you as a lead, join their email community and their email list. And to attract quality email leads, what you need to do is you can use paid ads to run to generate to build a list. You can use organic content that you are posting on your social media or maybe search engine or your blog to acquire leads. You can use pop-up on your website. If somebody's clicking on your website, a pop-up is something that I have at the side of this screen. You can use a pop-up like this to actually attract them into that funnel. And another way is to like use Sales Navigator on LinkedIn. You know, you send a DM to somebody, you tell them that, okay, this is what you do and this is how you can help them. And if they're interested, you collect their email. You are using those to build a list. Another method is to use a lead magnet. Maybe you have an ebook. For example, maybe you sell cars now. You now create an ebook on. Don't buy. These are the things. These are the checklist that you have at the back of your mind if you are looking to buy a car in 2025. So anybody that wants to buy a car in 2025, you now see this ebook as something very beneficial to him. They click on the ebook, they read it, but before they even read the ebook, they have clicked on it, they have submitted their emails to you, and you have acquired them as a lead because they are interested in buying a car. That's why they have downloaded your ebook. Another thing is to use quizzes. You can use quizzes to generate leads. And another thing that is common is like SaaS products, people in these softwares, they use free trials. Like, okay, try this software for 30 days. It will help you this also week. So before you actually launch that free trial, they have collected your email. And e-commerce usually share discount, like what I have on the pop-up now. They are using discounts to attract people. You understand? So if you are browsing on their website and you see something like this, get 15% discount, you might want to like try it out. Okay, they are currently offering me 15% discount. Let me put down my email, and then they acquire you as in their list. Then you are a qualified lead. So they now have your assets. So anytime they want to promote anything, any product, they can easily send you an email. And there is another aspect, which is segmentation. You want to understand how you have acquired this lead. A lead that you acquire using maybe an ebook, you need to like keep a record of them so that you can know that, okay, these are the emails that you are going to be sending to them to follow them up. The lead that you acquire with free trials, you need to tell them that, okay, this is now your free trial activation code or maybe call to action. Then the lead that you acquire with discount, you need to give them that discount instantly. So you need to understand segmentation of these emails, of this your audience. And again, so talking about email copywriting, and this is a very, very crucial aspect of email, because the goal of email is to actually get you to buy something, or either to help you to take a specific action, or either to maybe they want like a SaaS product now, they want you to start their free trial, or maybe they want you to become a paid customer. There's a goal behind every email, and that is where copywriting comes in. Copywriting is meant to help you persuade people to take that specific action that you desire as a business owner. So different goals for different phase of your journey. So what you want to do is to make sure that your email copywriting is very effective in a way that it helps you to drive people to take specific actions. And now in email copywriting, there are several frameworks that we use. One of them is the AIDA framework: attention, interest, desire, and action. Then the PAS framework, it talks about the problem, it agitates the problem, and talks about the solution to that problem. So now it's going to be positioned that brand as the solution to that problem. So these are frameworks that we use in copyright. And the FAB framework, we talked about the feature, advantage, and the benefit. So there are different frameworks that works well for different industries and for different types of people. You understand? There are people that you need to like tell them about their problem, agitate their problem, like now position yourself as a solution to that problem. That is like how you actually use these frameworks. And as a starter, what you need to do with this framework is learn these frameworks, understand how they work, and now apply it. You might, for every framework that you see, you might need to practice it severally. Like you can pick one framework in a week. The writing is around one framework. Try to use that framework to like generate copies, like and get people to take action. If you practice it continuously, you start becoming a master of that framework. And that is how you use email copywriting to actually persuade people to take specific actions that you want in your emails. Now, talking about the key to compelling emails. When writing email copy, it is about grabbing attention quickly and also communicating the value that you have to offer to help people to drive actions that you need. So I put down some breakdown of what you need to know about compelling email copywriting. You need to understand that the subject line is very important because the subject line is what people will first see. When they see the subject line, then they are going to be deciding if they should click on that email or not. So with that email that you have, that subject line that you have, it could be the game changer. So that is a very crucial aspect of email copywriting. The subject line must be top notch. You must write in a way that's very common, and you must use a. You don't need it to be too long. Normally, what I have seen that works best is copyright headlines that is around maybe eight words or 7 words. That is like the best that I've seen in the industry. Has been working so far. And another thing you must have at the back of your mind is personalization. You might want to mention their name in that email. For every email service provider, there's always a feature to like add people's names. So that's why sometimes in your emails, you see that they will just mention your name. That's the name that you have put down when you actually become that customer, that qualified leads. So there's a way to actually use that name, use your name. So when you see an email that mentions your name, even sometimes you might see your name in the subject line that oh, Sheriff, we remember you are not click, you still have a note in your cart or something. So that is the essence of personalization. Then you need to have a clear and simple language. You don't want to be using language that is strange. If you are writing to Nigerians, write in the language of Nigerians. If you are writing to Americans, write in the language of Americans. Hey, yo, what's up? Understand? If you are writing like, and you need to also make it like engaging as much as possible with the opening, then you need to highlight the benefits. You know, talking about feature, not talking about too much features, like focusing on benefit, because people actually will take action based on what they see that they are going to be getting. It is the benefit that the people that they see that they are going to be getting that will determine if they are going to be resonating with that email or not. And another thing is your call to action. You must have a very strategic call to actions in place. Sometimes you might just have something like learn more, because maybe you want them to come to your website. You can use learn more, or maybe buy now if you're an e-commerce brand, or maybe start your free trial now if you're a SaaS product. So this is like, then the tone and voice also must match with the brand's personality. If you are a brand that is selling a luxury product, you want to use a tone that people want to hear when they are relating with people that sells luxury. Then you want to be like determine if you need to be playful with them, if you need to be like overly serious. You need to, depending on the tone and voice that your brand comes with, then you want to ensure you are very consistent throughout your email to build trust and also rapport, because building trust is very, very vital. People buy only from people that they know and they trust. So your goal with every email is to get people to know you, to like you, and to trust you. So if you write in their tone, in the language that they understand, in the way that they want to communicate it to, then they are going to be liking you. They are going to be trusting you. Then that's how you can actually get them to buy from you. This applies to almost every kind of copy. If you are sending social media DM, if you are writing post on social media or something, then that is how to actually go about it. So now, talking about crafting compelling emails, I'm going to be like talking using a SaaS, giving you an example from SaaS and e-commerce businesses now. So what you want to understand is the fact that, like I said, 7 to 8 letters works well for subject line. And again, it is also essential to have it in lowercase, because over time, it has been proven that emails, subject lines with lowercase works better, much more than subject lines with uppercase. So you might just want to have You don't want to like appear like you are trying to be salesy too much, or maybe you are trying to force yourself on people. When it is like a subject, is a lowercase, it looks casual, and people don't want to be forced to take actions. So that actually help to get you to get more open rate, click rate. And you want to have experimentation at the back of your mind. And because the common mistake that people make is the fact that they just kind of like do marketing without evaluating efforts. You want to like understand that, okay, maybe when I send this type of subject line, I got a response of 100. When I sent with this type of subject line, I got a response of like 200. Then you want to see that, okay, now you are determined, you will be concluding that, okay, you are working with your audience actually resonates with subject lines with lowercase more than uppercase. And you might also even want to experiment, maybe having the first letters of each word with uppercase. So experimenting these things actually helps you to like get them compelled to emails, to open your emails. Then talking about the structuring of emails. If you look at the example by the right side of the screen, this is example for an e-commerce brand. It is a SaaS product that I worked with in the past. And if you look at the top, you see that there is a title there. No, sorry, at the top, you see that there is a logo. That is the logo of that brand. And after the logo is a title. After the title is what we call a banner. You can design this with Canva. Email banner is what it is called. Almost every top brand used to have a banner for themselves. So it actually helps the emails to look more compelling. Then look at this. After it, I have the personalized message and the copy. So in this email, I'm going to be mentioning that person's name now. For anybody that receives this email, they are going to be seeing their own name on that email. So after it is that is the email copy. So after this email copy now, I put a video there because I'm trying to build trust with this email. I'm trying to get them to explore that particular software product. So that is the essence of this email. So now I link this email to a YouTube video on their channel. So from that email, they can actually click and watch their videos, the videos of that brand. And after this email, you can see I put some blog posts. So these are blog posts that I have put there. So these blog posts will actually help people to learn more about that brand. They can read it, they can find content and articles that helps them, because our goal with this email is to actually give them value. We want to give value and build trust. So if you actually educate them and you are pushing yourself at a brand that educates people about your product or service, then they are going to be, whenever that problem comes to mind and they want to pay for it, you say you are the one that has been educating them about it, they tend to like prefer you over anybody that has not been educating them. So that is the essence of this structuring. You can see that we have blog posts there, and even after this blog post, I have tips of the day. These tips is to actually give them additional benefits. So all these emails now is to actually give value. So that is the essence of this product, of this kind of structure for emails. And beside it is another email that I wrote for an e-commerce brand. For this e-commerce brand, it is telling people to actually take specific action. So you can see product recommendation after the copy. So these are products that are recommended that is being recommended to this email reader now. That okay, these are some products that are recommended for you. The price is there. The call to action is there. Call to action is what you see there, that is just below. So you can see another blog post below with the call to action that is trying to like get them to read that blog post. So we want to use email to drive traffic to that website. By driving traffic to that website, they will learn about the brand. They will know about the brand. They will start, having the brand at on top of their mind. And easily, anytime they want to buy, they can easily buy from that brand. So that is about the structure of emails. Now, talking about personalizing email campaigns, it involves tailoring emails to meet specific needs and preferences of individual subscribers. So we use tools like email sequences and workflows to automate the process, meaning you can set up emails to go out automatically when certain conditions are met, like a new subscriber joining or a customer abandoning their car. So this is an example of an email automation from Shopify. This is what it looks like. Somebody abandoned, like a customer has abandoned a cart now. So abandoned customer has no order since abandonment. So that means the customer abandoned their cart and they have not bought any product. They have not ordered for any product. So that means they are going to be receiving these emails. But first, this automation needs to check if that person has truly abandoned that cart and if the person has not bought a product. Because if somebody has bought a product, you don't want to send them has bought that product. You don't want to now send another message that, okay, you have a product in their cart. No. You need to make sure that they have that product in their cart and they have not bought it. So that is how personalization and automation works. Now, talking about measurement. There are different methods that we use, like open rates, click-through rates, conversion rates. It helps you to understand what is working and how to improve your emails. You test, you experiment, you can refine your strategy over time. And the key is to actually make the most of your email marketing campaigns. And that is how it works. Please, if I'm communicating efficiently enough and anybody have a question, you might just unmute and ask me at this point. If there's anything you want me to recap, or maybe there's anything you want me to come again.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Just to be sure I'm not talking to myself.
Hello, I can hear you all this while. All true.
All right. Thank you so much,
Can you hear
Mr.
me,
Usman.
please?
I can hear you, Mr. Usman. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Abdugani, Kolawole, are you there?
Maybe we'll ask our question later on.
All right, thank you. I just wanted to make sure that I'm carrying you guys along so that I'm not talking to myself. Right. Because I think it is essential to be. All right, thank you so much. It is essential to be very much interactive than just go doing all the thing by myself and all that. So now let me jump straight to the and continue. So there's something that is called customer journey mapping. You see, this customer journey mapping is like a structure that you build for every customer in your lead. So you see now, since you have understood how you got this lead into your email list, you got some people when you run social media advertising, you got some people when they click on your pop-up on your website, you got some people when you offer them a quiz, you got some people when you offer them a specific kind of discount. So now you want to build a customer journey. Now let me use this one of my journey. I had to blur the name of the company out so that for some kind of reasons, because for privacy reasons, I blurred out the name of the company because this is a customer journey that I built for one of the brands that I work with. The brand is in UAE and they specialize in helping children with special needs to learn. It's an edtech platform, a SaaS product. So this is a journey that I built for them. So what I did with this journey is at the initial phase, we used a lead magnet, like what's it called? Like an ebook as a lead magnet. So the ebook is talking about practical guide to dyslexia. Dyslexia is the problem that that is a kind of like learning problem that children used to have. So this SaaS product used to help people with such challenges to learn. It's like a one-on-one learning platform online. So that is because the founder of that brand actually had a child with that kind of problem. So she now created a business around that problem that she had. And because she was able to solve that problem for her child, she now created a brand, a business around it, that anyone else in UAE that has that kind of problem, he wants to be using a platform to help people to solve that kind of problem. So that was the problem. That was the idea behind this brand. So with that brand now, we created a lead magnet, like an ebook. We talked about practical guide to help parents who are going through that kind of problem. And that is the essence of a lead magnet. You want to talk to people in a way that they see themselves in your shoes. You give them something that is very valuable to them, to their current state. You understand? So we created an ebook guide for this brand. And again, So once anybody clicks to download that ebook, collect their emails, and instantly they are going to be getting a welcome email. So once they get that welcome email, they are going to be getting another email that will tell them about the benefits of that company, of that brand. Then we are going to be telling them about the success stories. That okay, these testimonials of people who have actually used the platform and the kind of success story that they record from the platform and stuff like that. And after that, at that point, maybe people might have one or two objections. You understand? That you know that maybe people maybe people do not believe that an online platform can help them to solve that problem. So you want to use your email to address their objections and tell them that, okay, this platform understand these objections and we can use this our platform to address it for you. Then another email that you are going to be sending at the final end of that series is a call to action email that gets them to click on that action, to click on that email and take that specific action. Maybe you want them to become paying customers. Then that email is focused on, you can add maybe a discount to it. So that is the idea behind this series of emails that they are going to be getting on this acquisition phase. So the goal at this point is to activate them, and we are going to be experimenting, like doing experiment of several subject lines, several call to actions, which one is working best, which series is working best, which one is getting us more paying customers. This is like a kind of like A/B testing kind of stuff. Then once we have people who actually click on that call to action button and they become a trial, they start this free trial of that product, then we start sending them another series of emails that welcomes them to the free trial. Then we are going to be helping them to navigate through that product. Like, okay, these are the features of this product. These are the ways you can maximize this product. These are the ways you can make the most out of this product, so that they can see the value and eventually they can pay for it. Then you offer them support, you discuss with them, you give them tips on how to actually make the most of that product. The goal at this point is ultimately get them to become, to segment them based on the features that they like. Maybe somebody is liking a particular feature on that product. You kind of like keep record of it and know the kind of email that you're going to send it to them subsequently. So finally, you want to offer them an incentive to actually invite their friends. Maybe you give them some kind of like bonus if they invite their friends to your platform who are having such kind of problems too. So that is the referral phase. You can see how we have been able to structure them for the points where they know nothing about the brand with a lead magnet now to become referring customers with emails. So that is what the customer journey is about. The customer journey mapping is all about. And yeah, so basically that is all about the essential email marketing. And at this point, I would like to take some questions and address any concerns that you might have. Then before I now jump into how to actually make the most out of this lesson that you have learned. So please, if you have any question, please, you might just ask me directly at this point.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Hello, well done, Mr. Sharif.
Thank you so much.
It's been wonderful being part of this room. So I think more of the question will come from me during the practical session. That was what I was going to ask about, the fact that the explanations are clear, they are interesting, they make sense, but how do you go about this step by step? That's the way the more question will come. Practical session.
Okay. I'm going to be doing some demonstrations. So does anyone have any other questions? Okay, so let me just run through this question I just asked.
Hello, Mr. Sharif.
Yeah, Madam. Yeah. Yes, I can hear you, ma'am.
Well done. Are you going to get like handouts or something that we can go through later?
Yes. This document that I use for the presentation, I'm going to be sharing with you.
Okay. Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Please, you can drop your email.
So how about the recording, the voice recording?
Yes, I have it too. I'm going to be sharing with every participant. Please, you can send your email to me on WhatsApp
Okay, great. Thanks.
personally. So I want to like demonstrate how to build an email from scratch to you, because I feel that's going to be helping you a lot. So there's something called an ESP, which we call the email service provider. It is what we use because all these normal emails that you get, it is not usually sent from Gmail. There are popular email tools that we use called ESPs. One of the most popular one is MailChimp. One of the most popular one is MailChimp. We have another one that is called Zoho. We have another one that is called MailerLite. There are several email service providers. So that is what we use to create emails. So let me just walk you through an example. So if you are a newbie and you are starting out with email marketing, you need a tool like this. MailChimp. This is an example of MailChimp. You can see you just need to use your email to register an account, and you create emails. You understand? Then what you do is create an email. And create an email from scratch with a regular email template. So you go to the I prefer to design from scratch. Or you can use a template. And this tool is free. You understand? So what you want to do is this is your logo. You can choose to replace the logo with your own brand. Maybe your own brand is Moneybag Enterprises. You can choose it to replace your logo. Then you can insert a banner. So this is an email service. It is more like a drag and drop, to be honest. The idea is just understand the mechanism about your email marketing, like what you want to do. So this tool is just to help you to like navigate what you want to do. So the tool is just a tool, like it's just a tool. So basically, by this now, you might want to add a banner. Normally, you can create a banner from using Canva. Let's say you have Canva. Let's say you have Canva. You have a Canva login. You can see this is my Canva. So you can search for email banner. No, not my content, templates. Email banner templates. You can see. So you design with Canva. These are some of my previous designs from Canva you can design. Let me not go into let me not turn this to a design lesson. So I will be picking one of the designs that I've done in the past for another company. So these are the several companies that I work with. So this is one of the companies that I work with. You can see the banner that I designed for them. Edify is a customer care software product that uses AI. Understand? So this is a banner that I designed for them. So with this banner, you can see get Edify now. The goal of this email is to like get them to download that software product. And again, you can see here you have several stuff that you can use from here. Maybe you want to like use a divider. You understand? Before you now put your You can customize the divider. You want it to be broken. You can see. You want it to be dotted. You can see. You want it to different.
Hello?
Yeah, but the idea is for any email design that you want to do,
Hello?
you must hello, can you hear me?
So I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Sorry.
Yes, I
Sorry,
can hear
can you
you.
slow down? Can you slow down a bit in the pace of explanation so that we can, because this is the real practical session, so that we can get where we go through the video. I understand
So
you're trying to manage the time, but please
yeah, just
a
okay.
bit.
All
Yeah,
right. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that.
that's fine.
Okay, so
That's fine.
let me start again. So this logo now, this is the logo. You understand? You can do anything you like with the logo. You can customize it as you want. Maybe make it bigger, scale it up. You can reduce the size. You understand? Make it big, make it small. You understand? That is the logo. So then you can put a link to your. This is my website actually. We offer digital marketing services to companies. So I offer consultancy marketing services. So for example, maybe I want whenever anybody clicks on my what's it called? On that email, especially that logo, maybe I want them to come to that. I want them to be directed to that website. So I'll put the link to my website here. So once anybody clicks on this logo now, they are going to be directed to to my website, and it is going to be opening another tab. You can see this. You can see now. It is going to get them to open another tab. So now, once anybody click on this logo, after sending them that email, they are going to be seeing this home page. You understand? Because I have inserted the links to this home page on the website. You understand? So these are the case studies of some business that I worked with in the past. So this is where I want them to come to when they click on that logo. So that is how I'm customizing this thing. I can change the background of that to my own. I can change the background as I like. I can design the email, whatever I want to do, I can do it with that. You understand? So that's that about the logo and customization. Then the banner. Because I started a banner of one of the brands I have worked with in the past. So that is the banner, and you can see you can customize the banner as you like. You can reduce the size, you can increase the size. You understand? But I prefer it to be at 85. And also, you can align it as you like, align it, but I think it's okay at the center. Like you can also insert a website link. Maybe let me say if they click on that banner, I still want them to come to the homepage of my website. I'll still put the link there. Or maybe I want them to come to the service page of my website. You understand? Maybe at that point, I don't want them to come to the homepage now. I want them to come to the services that I offer. So I'll copy the link to that place, then I'll insert it here. I'll insert the link. So once anybody clicks on this banner, they go to my service page directly. Or maybe I'm trying to get them to download, like this brand now. I'm trying to get them to, maybe I want them to download this thing, this app. I can put the link to this app on Play Store or something, on Apple Store. You understand? Or I'm just using my own website as an example. This is the brand edify.me. So that is how about customization. You can choose to put any background that you want. You can put some margin, some padding. Maybe you want to put some margin at the top. You want to reduce the margin. So that's how to customize it. And also, you want to so that is about the banner. You can customize it as you like. Then again, maybe you want a design. I'm going to see. For every email that you want to design, there must be a kind of like site that you are using. I'm going to be giving you where. Okay, let me just go there directly. really good emails. So this is one of the best place to get the best emails in the world. This is like a bank of emails of top brands. Like you see several companies that are there, top companies, big companies. These are the kind of emails that they have used, and these emails have been saved on this platform as emails that are working the best for businesses. So now, if you come to this industry now, Mr. Man, you can come to, maybe you can search for, maybe you are selling, and maybe you are selling something like this. You can search for emails from different industries: SaaS, e-commerce, service-based businesses, any kind of email. You get inspiration for emails here. So you can see the type of email that they are using here. You can see how they design their email. So if you want to design your own email, you can just, this is their logo. So you can just come here, pick one email that is very similar to your brand. Then you will kind of like replicate this email using this email service provider. So you can replicate it. So it's about like replicating what is working best. Then when you have now got it to that level of knowing what works best, like me now, I can design an email from scratch on my head for Jumia, for Konga, for Amazon, anybody, because I've been doing like a lot of it. So I know how to actually structure the emails. But somebody like maybe who is just starting out fresh, you can come to this place, pick inspirations, or come to this really good emails website, log in, pick inspirations of any industry that you want to work with, then use that to craft your emails accordingly. So now, so by replicating that, maybe you see something like you see a logo here, you put it, you come here, you select a logo icon, you see something like a divider here, you come here, you replicate it as much as possible. But let me not lie to you, this replication of emails, it comes with practice. You have to practice a lot. I have a client that I'm working with currently that they are based in UAE. They run a digital bank. So what she wanted to do was that, what the owner of the bank want to do was that he wanted to like get me to train their staff, because they're actually paying me for that email service. But what they wanted to do was that, yeah, the man has an assistant, the bank owner has an assistant from that UAE. So he wants the assistant to see what I'm doing so that she can be doing it, so that maybe they are planning to not pay me for it again. But when she go back to it first time, second time, she could not do it, she come back. But because, and I told her it's not that difficult. You just need to keep practicing. Once you start practicing, you start working around the features, then you start knowing how to actually, build it, structure it, and design your emails. So now you come here, you see maybe you want to use a spacer. This is a what's it called? Divider. You can structure it as you like, but maybe you don't want to use a divider at this point. Maybe what you are replicating shows that you should use a spacer. You can use a spacer and just give one little space. You understand? You can see this is a text box now. You can put your text here. You can use ChatGPT to write it. ChatGPT. You can copy a text from ChatGPT. Sorry, this thing is loading. So you can use AI ChatGPT to write your email copies. So this is an email that I'm trying to write this morning for a brand. It is a blockchain company. So I use this ChatGPT to generate the email. So now, if you want to write this kind of email now, you can just come to this place. Then you come to, what's it called? I hope you are seeing my screen, guys. So you can use ChatGPT. Then you put your emails there. You write your emails there. Each time. You fine tune your email as you want. Can you see what I'm doing? Hi. Hi there. right there. So this email now, you can fine tune this thing as you like. I'm just doing this kind of like, okay. Can you see how it is well structured now? The email like this. You can customize the text as you want. Maybe this one you want it to be a little more highlighted. You can put a color, maybe color of a brand. You can see. So you design it based on whatever you want to achieve. So it's more about customizing. Make it bold. You know, color. So this is, I'm using MailChimp and it is free. You can start on your own. You can just download MailChimp. You can start using the free trial. You understand? See, you see the email, you see the banner, see. So that's all. Then another thing is whatever, maybe you want to do something else, like maybe you want to insert a video like that one I showed you for the e-commerce brand. You can put the YouTube link of that video here. You can insert the video link. Understand? That's it. Then whatever link you want to put, let's say my YouTube channel. This is youtube.com. Maybe I want them to watch a video that I posted on YouTube. So you can see some of my videos here. Maybe I want them to watch this video that I made about how to learn performance marketing. You can just copy. You can see maybe I want them to watch this video. You can copy this link, copy the link, then embed it into the, understand? Embed the link. You see, that's a video inserted in the email. Understand? So basically, it is more about what you are. As you can see, there are several features here. So maybe you have a store on Shopify or something, you can connect your store. So you put your products here. Maybe you have some products on your website, you can connect your store. So we do that about that. What else? Maybe you want to take survey or something and create a survey, like depends on whatever you want to replicate. So another thing is like maybe you want to put a button as a call to action. After this email now, you want them to take an action. Then you can insert a button. The button, like learn more. Maybe I'm trying to get them to visit my website, for example. I want them to visit this website. Okay, so basically in this button now, I can put my link here so that whenever they click on that button, they are going to be directed to my website. You understand? So I can put my call to action as visit website. Visit website. Understand? So that's a call to action there. So basically that's about building an email. Then you save an email. You can send a test email. Okay, send me your give. Does it? Who is? Can somebody drop me his or her email to send you a test email of what you have done?
adebayo.adams@gmail.com.
Your
.adams@gmail.com.
adams@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Yes.
Does anyone else want it? If you want it, you can call out your email. I'll insert it and send it to you. So basically, the purpose of the test email is when you are working for a client, or even when you are working on your own.
Cindy@gmail.com.
Adiola,
Cindy@gmail.com.
please spell it, ma.
CINDY.
Can I just type it? Let me just type.
@gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll just send my
Alright.
own Gmail in the message.
Okay. I was trying not to
Hello?
switch over. Okay.
I've just sent my own Gmail.
Okay. No, don't worry. I'm still going to be sharing the recording of the session. So this is just to show you what we have done in class, and you see how it looks. I'll copy this. Then I'll go to, where was I? Okay. So your listeners should receive these test emails now. So that means you should get the emails now. I just sent to everyone. So that's the test email. So basically that's how you kind of like build an email from scratch. And just how at the back of your mind, whenever you need inspiration, because you need to come in. I have an account here. I'm logged in. I should have an account. So this is where I pick inspiration for most of my emails. So I pick maybe I want to work with any industry. Let's say I'm working with an airline industry, for example. So I look at the email that they have been sending in that industry so far. You see, these are airlines companies. You can see the kind of emails that they have been doing. You can see the banners they have been using. So they use their logo, their banner, So I'll just come here, I'll replicate it as much as I can, and I'm good to go. I'll customize everything here, and that's all. So at this point, I believe I've been able to answer your question, Mr. My boss that asked the question the other time. Please, is there any other question you might want me to answer? I know, see, what I understand is that, this email marketing can be very complicated. That is why you normally see Nigerian freelancers. Maybe somebody, they just focus on email copywriting. Email, what I say that many people do is email copywriting and copywriting. And these are just one single aspect of email marketing. You understand? So it has to do with practice. Like all this you have learned, if you can put it into practice for 1 week, I believe you. I believe that you are going to come out as a different person. And there are so many opportunities for you. You can go, me, I've not been lucky. I've not been, lucky with online freelancing platforms, to be honest. I've not been always lucky with it. So I used to get most of my clients from LinkedIn. LinkedIn Sales Navigator, LinkedIn, So there are many opportunities. When you can just learn and master it, practice it, you get better, but you have the structure. I'm going to be giving you this templates. All these templates now, everything you have in this template, they are all you need to become a master email marketing specialist, to be honest. I work with a global, the agency I work with is one of the top global agencies in the world. I'm in charge of strategy. I present these strategies to brands that are spending up to like $30,000 on marketing, $50,000. So this is what you do at any standard. With this skill, you can get jobs with Amazon. Although the problem is that companies like that might not want to recruit from Nigeria. But if you can master it, practice it, I believe that you can do a lot with it. So it's just about constant practicing, consistent. But it will be a little. From when you're just starting out, it can be a little bit complicated. You understand? I have somebody with us now. Abdugani is my assistant. He's my marketing assistant that works with me. So when at the beginning, he has started writing emails now. He has started doing these things. And he learned within just 2 months. He has started doing these things. And he learned within just 2 months. At the beginning, he learned. Understand? I just put him to within 2 months. Assist him with sending emails to clients. So it is just about constant practicing. constant practicing. If you can, practice it. Download MailChimp, start practicing on your own, and you get better over time, to be honest. So you have a question, Mr. Usman, again?
Yes, it's about this LinkedIn Navigator, sales navigator you mentioned. How do you go
Yes.
about that?
I used to pay $50 for it. So once you pay $50, but if you have not tried it before, you can start with this free trial. Let me show you. I normally pay like $50 for LinkedIn Sales Navigator.
So how does it work?
So let me show you.
Okay.
So LinkedIn Sales Navigator, this is how it works. My LinkedIn is not loading, and unfortunately, I'm rounding up. Please, if you have any question, because we are going to be rounding up in a few minutes, so if you have any other question, you can just ask while I show Mr. Usman my LinkedIn.
Okay, how about the automation and segmentation? How is it done?
Yeah, automation. It is the tools that it is in the tools. It is in the
matrix.
What's it called? Email service provider. The one I showed in the webinar is from Shopify. So the automation is set up there. Just need to go into it, write your emails, and it starts firing. You understand? So the idea is just to understand the flow chart. That okay, you want to send automated emails to people who have abandoned product to carts. You select the template and you start designing and writing messages to people who have abandoned products to your cart. You understand?
So how about the segmentation as well?
Segmentation is just to understand.
Or the segmentation.
Yeah, so it's for example now, segmentation is just to understand the behavior of the people you are sending messages to. Maybe you have people in their
So what I'm trying to achieve is that how do we do that on this ESP? Like Mailchimp, for example, how do we navigate the segmentation part on Mailchimp?
On Mailchimp, okay, let me show you something. This Mailchimp.
Hello, Mr. Shaib. Can I?
Yeah, please proceed. Please proceed if you have anything.
Okay, thank you so much for this opportunity that God has used you for, which is highly commendable. I really appreciate, and I appreciate every participant that also on this call.
Can you see, Mr. Osman? Can you see the segment here?
Not
you see
yet.
The segment on the?
No.
Can you see?
No.
Not yet.
So you can just come here on the Mailchimp on the audience list. So you
I can't see the screen. No, I can't see the screen yet.
Oh,
the screen is not showing yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, share screen. Oh. So come to your Mailchimp. Come to your Mailchimp in your audience, so you can see audience. Then in the audience, you click on segments. Then you create segments. Understand? So maybe you have people that you have tagged with some kind of names. Maybe you tag some people with social media. You understand? You put them in one segment. You understand?
See, Mr. Sheriff.
Once you have a segment, you can review it.
Can I go on?
Yeah. You can ask.
I think you've done a lot of things for us today, and I really appreciate that. So this will be too much of information to take in if we continue like this.
I know.
That's my own point of view, anyway. So what I'm suggesting, based on what Mr. Usman and Mr. Usman has been coming in to ask, is that we cannot know it all now. And for what you have done, the first thing I think we need is the source. What are the sources that you've used? Like the website, the links, we need to get down like the socks are where you've created these banners, logos. What is the website? I'm very sure that none of us have seen it, or probably I'm the only one. So I've not seen the link that I can use to check in myself in order to practice. Now, and how are you going to? How can we be evaluated? How can you be in place for us. Maybe we go for more like a project, because we cannot set it all now. It is not possible to do everything now. So when we are done, we can pass it across to you. Probably you or your assistant can check through, like, okay, these are what you have gotten right. These are what you need to improve on. Go back to it again. So I know everything is in this place. It's in what you have used. Whether just give us the sources, like the where we created.
You know what I would do. What I would do. What I would do is that general group. You can always drop any further questions there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
All right,
much.
good to have you. I'm so happy to have this.
Wonderful having you
be
too.
part of this.
God bless you.
It's nice.
We appreciate
welcome.
it. Thank you.
All
God
right.
bless.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right, we drop our email
right.
now so that you can send it something to us. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
You are welcome. Thank you. See you guys. Thank you. Bye bye. Yeah.